What's happening, guys? It's Cody here from Tipsy Rippers. Back with another video on the Yamaha Rmax. We got a short little video here. Just want to kind of go into an installation and an overview of this product. So my wife's been asking for some cup holders because Banks has a bump seat in the middle. So we really can't use the cup holders in the front. So there's quite a few different companies that make a cup holder for these. You can get them 3D printed, but in my opinion, this is the best option. So it's made by Ride On Gear. We all know Ride On Gear because I already did a video on their mirrors. So this is a nice cup holder. You can adjust it up and down. We'll kind of give the specs here real quick on it and show you. All right, Ride On Gear. So here we got the Rmax cup holder for the passenger side. Its MSRP is $80. It is made in the US. It is powder coated and it is made with heavy duty construction steel. It also has stainless steel hardware, which is awesome, and the base is adjustable. So if you do want to get one of these, it is for 2021, the present Rmax 2 and Rmax 4, all model variations with a T-style. So now that you got some specs, some overview capabilities for it, the price and everything like that, you can kind of determine on what you want. But this, I'm going to go through a small installation video. I'm also going to just kind of show you what cups, what advantages it has, and my personal opinion on it. It's just a small little nice little accessory that adds value to your personal vehicle. So let's go ahead and crack into that and let's go. All right, so here is everything you get in the box. So you get two top portions, you get two bottom portions, you get two clip nuts, then you get two regular nylon nuts, and you get 4 Allen key bolts. You get the top bracket, you get 2 seals. I already put a seal on there to test it out, and you also get 2 of these pads that you're going to put on there. So real quick, I'm going to go over the seal that goes on the top. That's the very first step that you're going to do. So you're going to take it and you're going to cut it at so this inside part, you're going to cut the end at like a 30-degree angle going inward. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Then just take it, cut the end about 30 degrees. You don't have to either meat scissors, so we're just using them. You wanted something like that. And now what you're going to do is so there's 2 seals on here, or 2 adhesive strips on here. You're going to keep those on, and then you're going to work your way around the ring. And then you're going to meet up at the end, and then you'll cut it. We'll show you that real quick. So it's kind of it is a little difficult. Something that they should probably do here, but you're going to go ahead and split it. And the way I've seen is best is if you kind of work it from the side, but you're essentially going to, and I'll just show you the beginning part because you'll get the concept of it. Essentially, you're going to get it on like that. And then you are going to kind of fold these back and grab the strips. Okay. So you're going to fold back the strips, and then you can kind of start it, and then you kind of press it down. So you press it down here. And then you're going to pull this as you're working it. So you're going to work it down a little bit more, and then you'll kind of keep working it a little bit. Kind of like this, and then you'll pull these strips a little bit. And you're going to push them as close up As you're working it, you're going to push down on the adhesive so it adheres. And then I'm going to work the rest of the way around and I'll show you at the end. Okay, so you keep the adhesive on as you're working it around and you're pressing it together, so then you adhere it to the metal. You're going to cut the angle opposite. Sorry about that now. You're going to cut, so you're going to try to meet it as close as possible, and you're kind of going to draw an imaginary line or take your scissors and then cut it at the opposite angle, because you're trying to meet this as tight as possible. So you're just going to kind of line up. I would cut it a little bit past the mark, because when you cut it, it's going to shrink back a little bit as you're putting the adhesive around there. So cut it just a little bit past that mark that you're at, because then when you go to get it, because I had a slight gap on the one, but you can kind of work it around if you need to. So I'm going to do that. All right, so when you're done, it's going to look something like that. You can do a little bit of a better cut than I did. Like I said, I was using meat scissors, but you can kind of press it up against it with the adhesive, and it'll come together a little bit better. So next step, you're just going to go ahead and peel your 3M adhesive pad and just put it in the center there. So go ahead and do that. All right, so your next step is to go ahead and install the 2 cup holder brackets to the U-shaped bracket. You're going to need a 13mm wrench, and you're going to need a 5mm Allen key. So essentially what you're going to do is take the top and line up the bottom, and you'll just go ahead and stick your bolt through the hole. Simple enough. And stick your nut on there and tighten it up. So you're not going to want to tighten it the whole way, because you're going to want to adjust it, but go ahead and tighten her down. All right, next you're going to take your channel bracket. It goes up in between the channel for your handlebar, grab bar, whatever you want to call it. And then you're going to go ahead and take your clip nuts, and you're just going to slide them on from the side. Make sure they're oriented the same way. And now what we can do is go ahead and install in the buggy. That's gonna be all right. Make your way to the Rmax, and what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna stick it inside the channel underneath on the grab bar here. So if you look underneath, you're gonna see the channel here, and you're gonna want the nipples on the clip nuts facing up. Essentially, you're gonna put it vertical, and then you're gonna flip it horizontal. So essentially you're just gonna go like this, and then rest it on the side, and then just flip it up like that. So it's gonna slide in there. So now, okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and take your cup holder, and you're gonna go ahead and install it up top. So easiest way I found to do this is to take your finger whenever you're trying to do it and hold this in place, and then put your first bolt in and then do your second one. Then what you're going to do is take your 5mm Allen, and then you're going to tighten it down. So you want to position it where you want it, so you can kind of adjust it where you need it, how far you want the grab bar in. But go ahead and just tighten that down, and then you should be good to go on the installation. Very easy. All right, and that is it installed. I have it tight like that, and I'll show you some cups. This does adjust up and down, so you can adjust it further away from each other, so then it will raise up and down. What's nice about this one compared to other ones is some of them sit on top, so it kind of gets in your way. This is in your way. It's not going to be in in your way at all. I like that you can slide it in and out, so depending on, you know, where you want it to be, it's perfect. All right, so don't mind the buggy, it's all tore apart because I'm installing turn signal kit or street legal kit. Anyways, we got 3 cups here, for example. So we got a Yeti. I have this adjusted the whole way down. So obviously this one's a little too tall, but it fits perfectly here. We got a slim can Ozark, works pretty good. There is a little bit of wobble there. Obviously it's not adjustable to tighten around the circumference, but we also got, you know, beer koozie, and it's nice and short, works perfect. Honestly, we use these already for a weekend and they work great. So that's about it. There's not much to it. It's a nice USA made product. I'd recommend this to anyone. It is a little more expensive, but compared to some of the other ones I was looking at, a lot of them have a bracket that goes over top. Some are 3D printed. Some of them have a big logo on it. I enjoy that there's no logo. I enjoy that there's a rubber adhesive around here and on the bottom. I like that you can adjust it up and down. I really do enjoy it. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope it helps out someone that's looking at getting a set of these. It helps especially because the cup holders right here get super hot, so these are freaking awesome.